Good morning. We have results. Everybody's probably been watching these results. That is, the ones who are interested. Now, I'm going to deal with the antipathetic and the apathetic this morning. I sometimes take it way too personal about those who are apathetic or antipathetic. Now, the apathetic, most of them think, my vote won't make a difference. It doesn't change anything. It's all a bunch of corrupt bastards. Just going to be more of the same crap no matter who we elect. Okay, I hear that. I used to think that way. I used to believe that way. However, after being in small, local, business-oriented politics and nonprofit for years, I can tell you that attitude is bullshit. So if you're one of those, okay, I'm not going to take you personally, but I sure am going to pass you by unless you're willing to listen to why your vote does matter. And it did matter. Look what happened in the election. There was a huge progressive influx into the House. The Democrats took back the House. Now, let me qualify that. I am by no means a fan of the Democratic Party, even much less so of the Republican Party, which is a total fucking joke. It's a criminal enterprise that needs to be demolished from within. The Democratic Party was riding in the same boat until progressives had begun their movement. And now their movement has produced results. We have more women of color in our Congress now because of it. We have more progressives that will enter our caucus because of it. We have potentially 219 seats in the House now. Okay, the Democrats do. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Democrat, but I did throw in with the cause because this is where the progress of movement is going. Okay, we didn't get the Senate. I didn't figure we would. It's kind of sad because that is a corrupt old boy network that actually, in my opinion and my analysis, needs to be abolished. We don't need the Senate. It's not representative of the people. So it needs to go away. All it is primarily a bunch of old men with stuffy attitudes. And that includes some of the old Democrats. The Senate needs to go away. We don't need it anymore. We need to replace it with civilian oversight committees. Yes, I know this is a really tough deal to get going because people really don't give a fuck. Okay? People better start to give a fuck because you don't have much time left unless you do. And now I'm talking about climate change. It's the number one issue. Climate change will negate health care. Climate change will negate the economy. Climate change will negate everything. We need to address it as first and foremost and of the utmost importance, because if we don't, as a species, we're dead. We've already destroyed 60% of the vertebrate animal species on the planet since the 70s. 60%. That's almost like a mass extinction event. Ridiculous and avoidable. Totally avoidable. Bullshit. The oceans are 60% warmer than we thought they were. Oh, this is really bad news. Now you've got a fascist prick in Brazil who wants to destroy the rainforest, which is the rainforest adds to the Amazon. And the Amazon has in its mouth the greatest concentration of blue-green algae. Guess what they do? They make oxygen, motherfuckers. So if you don't think this is a number one issue, and if you're going to sit on your ass and go, oh, I wish it wasn't true, fuck you. Fuck you. Piss on you. Fucking is a good thing. Anyhow, now let's address the antipathetic. Now this is all the self-styled anarchists and the smug, pompous shitheads. This is all those shitheads that are like, oh, I'm anti-government, I'm anti-everything, I'm anti-control, I'm anti. Okay, motherfuckers, what is your attack on things get you. A little personal satisfaction. So when you blow your load in your head, you think you've done something significant. And yes, what you have done that has significance is negative. So the antipathetic probably are one of the biggest draws, one of the biggest influencers of the apathetic. So you motherfuckers are really stupid and need to be ignored. Yeah, we'll listen to you, but you know what? What you want is ignorance. This includes all your fucking libertarian, fucking anti-government, small government fucks. Now, we need to go back to realizing that we are the government. Now, the candidates who refused corporate sponsorship in the form of funding and took all small funding from voters, they are on the right track. This is the right track. The second thing is get money out of politics. It's got to go now. It's got to go today. It has to go. Money has to go out of politics. Now, there's a lot of crazy bastards who think that their little self-improvement bullshit that they're doing is going to result in this great big change in consciousness. Well, we've had a change in consciousness, but it didn't come from them. It came from people getting the facts about what's really going on. And yes, the facts are not 100% true. Well, let me tell you, the bullshit that's spewed on the other side is less than that. It's about 100% false. So we have to go with facts. We have to go with figures. We have to push in the right direction. And the antipathetic will not get us there because all they are is little cynical, sarcastic deterrents. And let me tell you, this mode of thinking, while it's acceptable to have it because we have free speech, we have freedom of thought. Okay, think what you want, say what you want, but we're going to move forward, and we're going to move forward without you assholes. Okay, here we go. Now, the Democratic Party, we've had some great progress. Okay, we've purged out a lot of the old corporate Dems. Now we need to get rid of the rest of them. And Pelosi, you don't need to be Speaker of the House. We need to get somebody in there who's a progressive, not you, you fucking old corporate sow. That's right. I don't like her either. However, she's the game in town right now, and we have to change that game. Okay? So what we need to do is we need to eradicate politically and rhetorically and factually the GOPers and the corporate Dems. They have to go, and they have to go now. We don't have time to fuck with them anymore. And I don't mean shoot them and kill them and violently erupt on them. I mean push them out by simple progress. Push them out by process. Let's get them out the fucking door. And let's complete our takeover of the Democratic Party and take back the country for the people.